And I do it again. I am right, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy.
Hi everybody, it's Fraboy Master back from Teenage Mutant Ninja Scrubs, and in this video I'm going to talk about the problems in trying to increase your light once you hit the kind of end cap of 260, 265, and then go slightly higher, even up to 280s and 285. Now everybody will have completed the campaign, will have also went on to kill Gaul and finish the actual story campaign in its entirety, and open up various challenges and activities in the game world that are meant to give you loot that lets you level up your toon. Now the problem that I've had, quite simply, is that it has been exceptionally difficult to get loot that's not exotic to use in order to level up your character as such. And inherently that is the problem with Destiny 2 at the moment. If you're a casual player, you have absolutely no chance of hitting the upper limits of the power levels that you can get to, simply because of the way the loot system works, basically. And it's a bit of a shame, because this type of progression only really rewards players who have nothing but else to do but sit and play Destiny all day long every day and pump hundreds of hours into the game. So you'll have completed the campaign, you might even have went into some strikes, you might actually even have completed some parts of the raid, you might even have found some secret raid chests like we did in this clip here, and you're finding it very difficult in order to get loot engrams, purple engrams or exotic engrams, in order to actually level up your character and hit a higher power level. And that's basically what this video is kind of touching on at the moment. I've hit a couple of walls recently, just after 265, and also when I hit 280 as well. I found it exceptionally difficult to get engrams or loot that actually leveled up my character. Now, for instance, in the raid, I've completed one section of the raid, which was the gauntlet, and we've opened up a couple of secret chests as well, and I got absolutely no loot at all. All I got was these Calices tokens. I've also got a luminous engram here, and as you can see from my character, I'm level 284. I've got nothing under 274 on my character equipped, so I'm at the highest light level I can be, but the luminous engram is telling me I'm only going to get loot worth 274, which is a bit of a shame. Now the reality is, when I did open this up, it did drop an exotic as well as a weapon, and the exotic item was a higher light level. I think it was 286 that it maybe opened up actually. So a lot of people actually won't know that opening up luminous engrams has a high chance of dropping an exotic as well as an item as well, so bear that in mind when you're opening these up. But as I said, unless you're pumping hundreds of hours into the game, doing the raid specifically, whether you complete it or not, you're not always guaranteed to get loot that will help you level up your character. And for me, that's a major problem. It's a step back from what Destiny 1 offered and how you progress your character. And I think it's a bit of a shame that some casual players will be left out of the loop and and being able to actually level up their toons and get more powerful gear. The infusion system itself doesn't help much either, because you're only able to infuse like for like. So for instance, you're only able to infuse a handgun into another handgun, and it's this type of system that actually forces you to play or use certain weapons you might not actually want to use. It'll actually force you to, for instance, burn some exotics into legendary weapons in order to get them leveled up, simply because you can't get legendary weapon drops or armour drops that are higher than the gear that you're currently wearing, unless you use the mod system. And again, even having mods on doesn't always guarantee that you're going to get a higher level of loot to help you level up your character. And I think it's something that has to change in Destiny 2 in order to allow progression for everybody in a fair manner, rather than people basically, you know, looking to make 1, 2 or 3 characters out of the same character, for instance, and then rerunning the whole campaign 2 or 3 times in order to get chance for more luminous engrams in order to actually make sure that they do level up somewhat. So Bungie, I don't know if you'll ever watch this video, but I am asking you to change the loot system, how it works just now. It is fairly flawed, to be honest with you. I don't know how many strikes I've done or activities that I've done that quite simply drop loot lower than the light level that I'm on, and it just makes them completely and utterly redundant. Loot that drops at a lower level than what you are, and if it's more consistent than getting, for instance, exotics, which drop fairly rarely, you know, you're basically playing the game for the grind, and it's not particularly enjoyable when you finally see some, you know, loot drop, and you know for a fact it's not going to do anything for your character except be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 levels lower than the current piece that you've got equipped. It is no fun at all, and it's probably a reason why I've not been jumping into as many raids as I possibly could in order to get loot in the raid, for instance, as you're not guaranteed raid gear out of any of the loot boxes that you open up. You're only offered a chance of getting raid gear, which again is a step back from how Destiny 1 worked and the debacle that was the RNG, for instance, when you played the Vault of Glass. You would have some people playing that game for over a year and they would never get a Vex Mythoclast or a Galahorn, or when it finally did get it, it was taken out the game and utterly useless. So hopefully there will be some changes made to the level drop, the loot system, and how you level up and all that kind of stuff. But at the moment it is really just hardcore players and players who are able to make 2 or 3 characters who will really benefit from the current loot system. People will always try and find the quickest way to be in the highest power that they can, and Bungie should know this and have kind of left the system as it was in Destiny 1, to be honest with you, as far as I'm concerned. And that's pretty much it, guys. The loot system, the leveling up system in Destiny 2 is flawed beyond means. It is almost impossible once you hit a certain cap to level up, and that is what's letting the game down. It's an excellent looter shooter, the mechanics are great, the graphics are great, the story's great, but what's letting it down is you simply can't level up once you hit a certain point on a number of occasions, and I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.